AIFF President Kalyan Chaubey had been in the news recently for less than favorable reasons when it emerged that there was a bit of a civil war taking place between him and the AIFF's legal head Nilanjan Bhattacharya. This ended up with Nilanjan Bhattacharya actually leaving his post and then going public with some of his grievances against the current AIFF president. And whilst all of this seems like business as usual as far as the chaos of Indian football is concerned, something has happened this time around to make this matter even more serious and something that could potentially escalate the situation even further. What exactly is that? Well, the Asian Football Confederation, or the AFC for short, have taken, let's say, notice of the matter and have now asked Nilanjan Bhattacharya to actually submit the evidence he has, wherein he's accused AIFF President Kalyan Chaubey of corruption. Now, that is a serious matter because, again, one of the reasons that Kalyan Chaubey was elected in the first place was to potentially clean up the AIFF, get a fresh new start. However, none of that has really been happening, and now the AFC have stepped in as well, and this could potentially lead to a lot of trouble for Kalyan Chaubey and, of course, potentially Indian football, which does harken back to a time not so recent past only, wherein Indian football was facing similar troubles because the international authorities stepped in. What exactly has happened? Well, the AFC have sent a letter to Nilanjan Bhattacharya and said very clearly that in light of the seriousness of this matter, we kindly request that you provide the AFC with a full written report by March 18, 2024. So that means that at the time of this recording, Nilanjan Bhattacharya has 4 days to send in a report, a full written report to the AFC, wherein he can detail the multiple cases, according to him, of corruption and wrongdoing by the AIFF president. Now, if any of you are wondering what exactly were the major things that Kalyan Chaubey was accused of, worry not, we've got you covered. Well, first off, one of the things that Bhattacharya accused him of was that he, in the tender processes that were put out, he would oftentimes siphon off money for himself, which basically meant that if there was any money that the AIFF were getting through various tender processes, he would try and ensure that some of it went to him, which is basically flat out corruption. There's no two ways about it. There's also the fact that the ex-legal head, that is Nilanjan Bhattacharya in this case, was owed a lot of money, and despite the fact that some of his month's salaries which were unpaid did eventually get paid off, as things stand, he's reportedly owed about 50 lakh rupees in unpaid dues. That's a lot of cash. And then, to make things even worse, the big clincher was that he accused President Kalyan Chaubey of running the AIFF with absolutely no transparency, saying basically ran it as his own fiefdom and ensured that whatever decisions he wanted to take would be taken, even bypassing, let's say, the legal committees and the technical committees that were in place to ensure that checks and balances were there so that decisions were taken in the correct manner. There was no decisions taken in the correct manner, according to Bhattacharya, who said that Kalyan Chaubey just did basically whatever it is he wanted and no one would actually do anything to stop him. Again, serious allegations now, and unfortunately, once again, it is Indian football that will be the big loser through all of this, because if the AFC do end up taking some sort of steps, sanctions, it will be the national team, who, by the way, have nothing to do with this entire mess, who'll suffer the most. One hopes that the AFC stepping in would lead to some sort of a resolution whereby if really the matters are that serious, then you potentially ensure that fresh presidential elections are held, because you don't want more corruption in a body that for decades has been mired in corruption. It will not help the sport. It will not help India's image globally. Well, what are your entire thoughts on this matter? Do you think AFC stepping in is good? Do you think India need to clean house further when it comes to the sport of football? You can let us know all of that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap that bell icon, follow us also on social media. We're on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side, it is goodbye.